I'm Ann Riddels.
I'm Kathy McConnell.
And I'm Deborah Shalette Wilson, and together we're the School of Soul. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the vegetable stage and how it applied to the little skit that we've been doing for you.
And I want to start by saying that I, unbeknownst to me, married someone stuck in the vegetable stage of development. And as you saw in the skit, she is thick. She cannot think. You have to give her everything you want to get into that brain of hers, because she's just so thick. She can't think. And her feelings, you just never know what she's going to come up with. She needs a strong hand to keep from going into that pathetic, I must say, emotional realm. And just constantly guiding her in her thinking and feeling, because without me, I feel she would be lost.
I would.
And would lose our child and who looks to her for guidance. So I have to guide with a strong hand, and that is why I give so many protocols and curriculums. People comment on that, and I just, honestly, when you're married to someone like that, what else can you do?
Well, she's my mom, but she's always nice. She's always smiling. And she always has happy eyes. But she's mean.
I can't be.
Because she tells me how to think and feel. And I can't feel how I feel. I have to feel how she wants me to, because it's how my dad wants me to. And she's got to do everything that dad says. Like she can't even think for herself. And if I don't do what she says, then she really makes it hard on me. Like she's always right. She's supposed to tell me what's good and what's bad and how am I supposed to be. And it just makes me feel really terrible. I really want to run away.
Stepping out of character for a moment, the vegetable stage of development, if you'll recall, are people that have an appearance of one thing, but in their unconscious mind, their below the ground personality is the exact opposite of their above ground appearance. So whatever they appear to be, in the unconscious mind, they have the opposite. So you have these people with a split character, split personality.
Mm-hmm. That's my mom.
That underground is going to be more similar to the mineral stage.
Yes. The underground is stuck in the mineral stage, which is why they tend to attract minerals that dominate them, because it's showing them what's in their unconscious mind.
Mm-hmm. And then lucky me, I get it all passed down to me, even if I don't want it. And even if I fight it and I run from it, it gets sucked into my unconscious. And then when I grow up, I think I'm all done with them and I can get away, and I take it all with me.
And remember, the vegetable does not respect boundaries. So if you'll remember back, I told her we have another entrance to your room, and I'm going to take your door down if you don't act the way I want you to act and feel the way that I want you to feel.
Yeah, that's pretty mean.
So above ground, they might have very strong boundaries, but below ground, no boundaries at all. Or some are the opposite. They show no boundaries, but below the ground, they are very rigid in their boundaries.
Mm-hmm. If you'll notice, I was limited to pretty much one emotion, and that was happy. Let's all be happy. Have happy eyes. Say happy words. Mm-hmm. Any emotions that didn't go to that one emotion that I have approved, then those emotions didn't matter. They needed to be done away with my child.
And underground, there will be then extreme unhappiness because of the happy on the front.
Mm-hmm. And I appeared flexible, give it, whatever my mineral husband wanted, but I was very inflexible.
Yeah, especially when it came to me.
Mm-hmm. And my inflexibility, follow the rules. Don't ask any questions.
It's like, don't be.
I was like a puppet to my mineral husband, and I just relayed the rules to the child and expected her to unconditionally, with a happy eyes, follow those rules.
And the vegetables always live in a fantasy world. They're very much into drama. They have a story that they learned from their own upbringing, and they recreate the story. It can have little to nothing to do with reality, but that's where they live. And so they try to put people into the character roles that they know. And if you don't go there willingly, they will force you through their many punishments to fulfill the role that they've assigned for you.
Yeah, because I even called mom out on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, but no, it's just your perception. It's just,
A little gaslighting.
Yeah. So I can't, it's like the kid cannot win.
And then also remember, in the vegetable stage, it's all about looking good. The body needs to look good. The family needs to look good. When you're out in public, this is what you say. So it's all about looking good. So that it appears all they see is what is above ground. Anyone looking in on the family.
Yeah, and I have to live with what's underground.
Yeah,
True.
That's true, you do.
And they're very concrete in their thinking. They don't have the ability to abstract, get metaphoric value, look at things in all sorts of different ways. They're very conditioned into their thinking that this is the way to look. This is the way to see it.
So it might be interesting to look into your own life and the lives around you and see where the vegetable stage may be showing up.
Also, if you'll notice, we're looking at a chart that we've put together, and we're going to make that available to each of you that are interested, and that'll be the place that you can request. That'll be underneath the video.
So I think that about covers it.
Oh, there's so much to the vegetable stage. And I just want to say that they're all over our society. And it's really important to get to know them because they can look so good because they've been so trained in appearances. But underneath there is always that mineral stage, ruthlessness, that will come out sooner or later if you cross them.
Kind of makes me think about all these big fancy buildings that people have built, that's some kind of a monument to their company, but yet it's not always all that great on the inside working for that company. It could be a hostile work environment, but it sure looks good on the outside.
Yeah.
And also there's so much out in the news now about narcissism. So many people recognize there's a narcissist in the family, and a narcissist is someone stuck in the vegetable stage of development with that great appearance. They seemed so nice when you were dating them, but you get to know them and
they look like the perfect son, the perfect husband, whatever, perfect daughter. But then you go up against them and you run into their mineral root system.
yes.
Yeah, the shadow side.
Yes.
Okay, well, we can always go into this in more detail, but we wanted to kind of connect this with the video that we made of the skit about the family, and hope you enjoyed it.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.